Hello. Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yes,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening. कैसे हो आप लोग सभी लोग? All good? Please turn on your cameras quickly, guys, so we can begin the session.
All sir, but my son is in class already, so he is not available with me right now.
No worries, ma'am. This recording of the session would be provided on the WhatsApp group, so you'll be able to see that, right?
Okay,
Don't worry.
thank.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, guys, you can hear me, right? Everybody, please
Yes, sir.
turn on your cameras quickly. Hi, Faiz, कैसे हो?
All good, sir.
After years, yes, I'm seeing you.
Yes, sir.
So, guys, first of all, थोड़ा सा एक बार quickly बस ये बता दो, how was your JEE exam, यार? Because it just happened. So सबका हो चुका है अब तो जेई का एग्जाम, करेक्ट? तो हाउ वाज इट? इस बार जेई का एग्जाम ना बहुत अनएक्सपेक्टेड पेपर आया है. ओके, स्पेसिफिकली द पीपल हु हैड द पेपर ऑन 28th व्हिच इज यस्टरडे, राइट? ओके, 28 का पेपर वाज not 28 का पेपर वाज नॉट moderate, no, that was a difficult paper. Okay, as per my observation, 28th morning shift, right? Okay, I think 160, 165 will lead to 99.9, 99 percentile. 165 only. Whereas generally for 99, you have to score at least 195, right? Okay. 28 morning shift, I think 165 will be 99 percentile. 28 evening shift, which was also very good. Not obviously morning was more difficult, but even if I talk about the evening ones, I think 175 would be 99 percentile. Okay, all other paper was fine, but still I think this time, uh, I think so, one, like on an average, if I talk about all the shifts, right? Okay, 180 would lead to 99 percentile. Okay, बाकी सारे मतलब देखो, so if you see the JEE main pattern na, last year what used to happen, कि physics was very easy, chemistry was very easy, and maths was good. Okay, the change this year is that maths was good, obviously, but physics also they set up good paper. Chemistry में 4-5 questions थे, वहां पे everybody was struggling, right? Whether inorganic or organic, so people were not able to solve them. कल वाले 28 में तो मतलब अलग ही चीजें हुई हैं. उसमें तो कार्नोट इंजन का क्वेश्चन आया है, which is not even the syllabus of JEE main, right? That is the syllabus of JEE advanced, right? तो ऐसा ऐसी चीजें हुई हैं. मैथ्स में काफी लोग कम अटेम्प्ट करके आए हैं, देयर इज नो डाउट अबाउट दैट, प्रकल्प. मैथ्स में तो ऐसा ये पहले से भी खैर अंडरस्टैंडिंग थी हमारी, तो हम लोग ये ट्राई करते हैं कि मैथ्स में 5-7 क्वेश्चन कर लो, दैट वुड लीड यू टू अ गुड परसेंटाइल. लेकिन अब वो 5-7 भी 4-5 ही रह गया है मोस्टली केसेस में, तो दैट इज अ प्रॉब्लम. वी कुड हैव डन मोर, यू नो. तो मैथ्स में बट हाँ, मैथ्स में अभी जैसे जितने लोग मुझे चैट में मैसेज कर रहे हैं, एवरी लाइक इवन द गुड पीपल, 4-5 लोग अटेम्प्ट करके आ पाए मैथ्स में, तो दैट्स अ ट्रबल ऑब्वियसली. ठीक है. So anyways, of the first, this has happened, what happened, right? Now we have to focus on the CBSE examination as well, because 75% is what we need to make sure we are getting in the CBSE exam, right? Okay. And as mostly focus was is JEE so far, so maybe some people might have a little trouble with that. So guys, for that reason, we are starting the series till 20, till 15th. We'll try to run this. Okay. Thus, every chapter of maths we'll cover in this one. Okay. Along with its weightage and कहाँ से क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं बेस्ड ऑन द प्रीवियस इयर्स, राइट? ओके, सो आज स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं हम लोग अपना इंटीग्रेशन से. ओके, नाउ इंटीग्रेशन हैज टू पार्ट्स ऑलरेडी, डेफिनेट इंडेफिनेट. ओके, इवन इफ आई टॉक अबाउट द सीबीएसई, राइट? वेटेज इस चैप्टर का इज ऑलमोस्ट अराउंड 10 to 12 मार्क्स. ओके, सो as far as the previous year paper, almost from 2016 we have observed till 24, right? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आप लोगों ने भी आई होप देखा होगा, तो आई गिव एन आइडिया कि क्वेश्चन आते कहाँ से हैं. ठीक है. अच्छा, यहाँ पे ना व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द एनसीईआरटी ऑब्वियसली, तो वहां पे जो प्रॉपर्टीज वाले कॉन्सेप्ट है वो लिटिल बिट कम यूज होते हैं एज कम्पेयर टू व्हाट वी यूज इन जेई. ओके, तो यहाँ पे मेजर क्वेश्चन जो है वो मॉड्यूलस से हैं, लॉगरिथम से हैं, एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन इंक्लूड करके हैं, and the question which has x in numerator and trigonometry in denominator, which means you have to use King's property to solve that one. Okay, then you have x with some trigonometric in numerator and then some another trigonometric in denominator, again the King's property. I hope you understand the King's property. I'll explain it, don't worry. And then proof है एक दो properties का, वो important है. And then sin x plus cos x in the numerator, एक इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, तो मैं वन बाय वन आपको पहले बता देता हूँ क्वेश्चंस किस टाइप के हैं और कैसे सॉल्व करने, एंड देन विल टेक द क्वेश्चंस एज वेल, राइट? So guys, when I talk about first particular part is the modulus question, right? Okay. Yes, J Rose होगा. First of all, guys, I'm talking about the modulus function. Okay. A modulus function का, if I talk about the very basic, okay, I'll start from the basic always, and then I obviously take the CBSE previous year questions. So mod के बारे में what exactly we need to know is that mod of fx, if you know this, you'll be able to solve any question of mod, even including the integrations as well, right? That mod fx is fx if fx is positive, and mod fx is minus fx if fx is negative. Equal to 0, you can put anywhere, doesn't matter. Okay, that is the single property which you need to know about modulus to solve the question. Let's take a very simple example of that as well. Let's suppose I have to integrate, okay, give me a second, 1 to 4 x square minus 5x plus 6 mod. We have to solve this. Okay, correct? Fine. So now how do I do that? I'll write 1 to 4. This is what? This is x minus 2 times x minus 3 mod. Correct, guys? Abhi, I hope that you guys know how to solve this part. So if you just go in your rough sheet, you will just try this, that you have to find the interval in which x square minus 5x plus 6 is positive. You know it is positive whether x is less than 2 or more than 3, right? If anybody is having any kind of doubt in any of the problem, just let me know in the chat box, okay? Correct? Don't worry, I'll explain it. Even I explain the most basic things as well. So yeah, this is what it is, right? Okay, this is for this reason it would be positive, and for other reason it would be negative. Now if I talk about my answer, obviously I have 1 to 2. In this range it is positive, right? So for 1 to 2, I'll open the mod with plus sign as I just written at the top. If fx is positive, open the mod with plus sign. Okay, followed by that, guys, in between 2 and 3 it is negative. So in 2 and 3, I'll open the mod with minus sign. Okay, and then followed by that 3 to 4, it is going to be all positive. So I'm going to write it like that, right? Now I know the basics, you know how to integrate x square x cube by 3, you'll put the value 2 and 1. That much you know. The most important thing about the mod question is this concept. Rest is all indefinite, basic indefinite. Just need to put the limit after that. The special thing about the modulus is the step which I have just marked over here, right? This is what you have to know. Am I clear, everyone? Are you getting this part? Is there any doubt, anybody? You'll be able to solve this? Sure. Okay, great. Perfect. So this was about the first kind of question, guys, which is the modulus question, right? Yes, Prakalp?
Sir, I've seen some question like we have given mode of f of x plus mode of g of x like in separately, not
Yes.
multiple.
Okay. Yes. Got it. Okay. So let's take an example like that as well, Prakalp. No problem at all. Let's take an example of यही कर लेते हैं ना, क्या दिक्कत है? दो ऐड ही करने ना. This one I'll write, Prakalp, 2 to 4, okay?
Yes,
X
sir.
square minus 5x plus 6 mod plus x plus 5 mod example, okay? Correct? ये x plus 5 नहीं लेता मैं, वो तो फिर बहुत ज्यादा easy हो जाएगा. Let me take. Now everybody please pay attention to this. I am making a little difficult question. In fact ये भी easy हो जाएगा. अगर if I would like to make more harder, I'll make 3.5. Now they all have different values at x there. अच्छा, mod का problem, मतलब not problem, mod का solution ये है कि mod का problem तब होता है when it is becoming 0. Okay, so when the moment at which the mod becomes 0, उसके left में it has a different behavior, इसके right में it has a different behavior. That is the general tendency of mod, right? Understand? जैसे example, अब let's suppose अगर मैं बात करता हूँ mod x के बारे में, तो उसका ग्राफ ये है ना. Okay, so graph is changing when it is becoming 0. Correct? Now, if I talk about, guys, x square minus 5x plus 6, it is 0 at what? 2 and 3, and it is 0 at what? 3.5. Correct? Okay. Now, when I try to break down the limit, I know one thing, that this is positive when x is more than 3.5, and this is negative when x is less than 3.5. For this, if I talk about, it is positive when x is, for 2 to 4 if I talk about specifically, so 2 to 3 में it is negative, okay, and after 3 it is positive. Understood guys? इतना आपको आता है सबको? Everybody knows this? Okay, now understand the point. First of all, I'll break between 2 to 3. 2 to 3 में I know the first is going to be negative. I wrote it, no problem. And I also know simultaneously that this x minus 3.5 is also going to be negative. So I wrote a negative sign. So एक काम करता हूं मैं. This is plus of minus. Okay, it's in multiplication. Okay, I write it like that. Clear everybody? Plus of minus को bracket में से लिखा because otherwise some people might get confused कि सर वो आपने subtract किया. I'm not subtracting it. Okay, plus और minus बाद में multiply होके minus आ जाएगा. Got it? I open the mod with minus in a simpler manner. Understood now? Okay, fine. Now, if only this would have been, I would have solved 3 to 4. But now because presence of this, I will first go from 3 to 3.5. Why? As I said that the point where mod is 0 is a trouble for me. So I'm considering those points. 2 pe the mod was 0, 3 pe it was 0, and 3.5 another mod was 0, right? So in between 3 and 3.5, the x square minus 5x plus 6 part is now positive. But still, the x square minus the other part would still be negative, right? So I open the mod with minus sign. Understood? And now from 3.5 to 4, everything is positive. Okay? Understood everybody how I solved it now? So when you have more than one mod, this is how you consider it. Actually मैंने तो काफी अच्छा क्वेश्चन लिया है. CBSE में जो आता है उसके अंदर linear आता है function. It's a linear function only, so it's more easier to solve. I took a quadratic and a combination of a quadratic and a linear. So this is the best level. Okay, beyond that they will not go. Understood everyone? Is there any doubt? Anybody?
No, sir.
All
No,
clear?
sir.
Sure? Okay,
Yes, sir.
cool. So now guys, this is how you are going to solve the sum, which includes double mod on that. Okay. Now the second kind of question which we are discussing. हाँ बोलिए.
So like in this case, the values of zeros were different, right? So if it is an
Exactly.
addition, we can split it. So it will become very easy.
I can repeat again.
So here the limits are confusing, right? So we can just split the quadratic part and the linear part.
हाँ स्प्लिट ही तो किया हमने. स्प्लिट अच्छा ओके आप बोल रहे हो कि इसको अलग अलग सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. हाँ वो भी कर सकते हो. दैट आल्सो यू कैन डू. You can split that as well. That will also work, right? No problem. Okay, Mark?
Yes, sir.
लेकिन फिर बहुत सारे पार्ट बन जाएंगे क्वेश्चन के. जैसे यहाँ पे मेरा क्वेश्चन 3 पार्ट में सॉल्व हो जाएगा, राइट? वहां पे बनता है 2 to 3, 3
Yes,
to
sir.
4,
But then
2 parts
like
for this, and
substitute करके solve करने में easy पड़ता है.
सब्स्टिट्यूशन तो है नहीं ना बच्चे. तो क्वाड्रेटिक प्लस ये तो क्वाड्रेटिक और सब ऐड करेंगे तो क्वाड्रेटिक ही तो है. इट्स लाइक अ पॉलिनोमियल फंक्शन, राइट? एक्स स्क्वायर का एक्स क्यूब बाय 3 माइनस 5x और माइनस एक्स माइनस 6x मल्टीप्लिकेशन नहीं है ना. इट्स जस्ट अ सिंपल एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन, राइट? देयर
Yes.
सब्स्टिट्यूशन ओवर हियर. अंडरस्टूड? देखो गाइस व्हाट शी इज सेइंग इज दैट शी इज सेइंग कि सर अगर आप यू वुड हैव यूज्ड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव प्रॉपर्टी फर्स्ट, पहला मॉड यहाँ पे एंड देन सेकंड मॉड यहाँ पे, आई वुड हैव डन दैट. इसके लिए मेरे पास दो आते फिर 2 to 3. ओके गाइस, एंड देन 3 to 4 ऑब्वियसली. फिर इसके मेरे पास क्या आता 2 to 3.5 and then 3.5 to 4. So I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4 part to solve. 4 जगह लिमिट पुट करना पड़ता है. जनरली वी मेक अ मिस्टेक देयर. हम मिस्टेक कहाँ करते हैं? हम ये तो करते हैं ना लास्ट में पूरा सॉल्व करने के बाद जब लिमिट पुट करनी होती है हम सब्ट्रैक्ट करने में मिस्टेक कर देते हैं, ऐड करने में मिस्टेक कर देते हैं, राइट? एंड देन वी कॉल इट अ सिली मिस्टेक, करेक्ट? तो वो नहीं होगा. आई ट्राई टू break it down in less components. Okay, both ways are fine, don't worry. Yeah, that is guys first kind of question. Now let's have a quick revision of this kind of concept with the help of a question which asked in the CBSE examination in the year 2023. Come on guys, let's solve it quickly. You can see my screen, right? Okay, everybody please solve it. यहाँ पे solve करना है. Go ahead. Waiting for your answer in the chat box and you have to be quick. कैमरा ऑन कर लो यार, काफी लोग कैमरा ऑफ है भाई, कैमरा ऑन कर लो। जैद, फेल्सिया, नीलाक्षी, रेयान, देवर्ष, आरिश, जय। Yeah, I think Faiz, your answer is right. Tarun, Dinkar, Aditi, cameras please. Tarun. A. Okay. फैज तुमने कोई मिस्टेक की है यार, एक बार चेक करो फिर से। The mistake in your answer. Prakalp is right. Guys, you can raise your hand if you are right. Okay, Prakalp was right. Mahak Patel is right. No, Faiz, you are right. Faiz, you are right. Sorry, Faiz, you are right. Tarun, you made a mistake. Devarsh, there's a mistake. Mahak is correct. Veda has a mistake. Prakalp is correct. Om, there's a mistake. Jay is right. Tarun now is right. Okay. Down, guys. अब ये तो क्वेश्चन हमें वंस फर्स्ट अप्रोच में सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज दिस वाज ऑलरेडी आस्क्ड इन द एग्जाम. ओके. No, Devarsh. No, Aditi. Arish is right. So let me help you out. Hey, guys. So, not sure why I'm not getting the answer of this, guys, but let me explain you again. Okay. First of all, guys, if I talk about the x minus 1 mod, right, it is 0 at 1. करेक्ट. अगर आपको किसी को भी प्रॉब्लम होती है ना, बहुत सिंपल, मैं आपको एकदम आई विल टेल यू स्टेप बाय स्टेप मेथड. ओके, बिकॉज ऑलरेडी ओनली 5 people got the correct answer of this, so I think we need more attention to this particular problem. Guys, first of all, you have to check the point at which it is 0. It is 0 at 1. करेक्ट. ओके. अब 1 के लेफ्ट में इट इज, अब 1 ये रहा नंबर लाइन 1. 1 के लेफ्ट में इट इज, अच्छा ऑलरेडी वी आर रेंज ऑफ दिस ओनली 0 to 4 ही करना है हमें, तो हमें पूरा का मतलब भी नहीं. ओके फाइन. व्हाट इज द बिहेवियर ऑफ दिस टू द लेफ्ट ऑफ 0? ऑब्वियसली अगर आपको डर, आपको नहीं पता सर, आई डोंट नो, इट्स वेरी इजी. टेक एनी नंबर बिटवीन 0 to 1. लेट्स कंसीडर हाफ. पुट हाफ हियर. व्हाट इज हाफ minus 1? Negative. That means to the left of 0, left of 1, this is negative. If it is negative, remove the mod. If it is negative, remove the mod and write a negative sign outside. If it is positive, after 1 it is positive. When x is more than 1, 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4, every value this inside number is positive. Inside number I'm considering, right, not the mod. Mod to always positive hota hai. Inside number I'm talking about, right? Now remove the mod. यार पता है बहुत सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट है. आप सोचो, mod is mod just a machine, right? You know what exactly happened in that machine, guys? Look, I'll tell you the process. You know the programming of mod function. When you solve mod of 5, whenever the mod see that inside the mod the number is positive, it will just remove the mod. Okay, and we'll just write the same number. Nothing happens. Okay, आपने तो already पढ़ा है कि mod of -5 is also 5, right? But the inside process, unfortunately, you didn't know. Let me tell you the inside process. What happened inside the function? What is the programming happened? When you put the -5 inside the mod got removed and multiplied the number inside the mod with another minus sign. So inside the mod is what? -5. It multiplied this -5 with another minus sign. Okay. So if the number inside the mod is negative, it multiplied that number with another negative sign. Is that clear to everybody? Tell me. Okay. Sorted. Now let's get back to the question again. So now guys, when x is less than 1, the mod would be opened with a minus sign. So between 0 and 1, it is minus times of x minus 1. And between 1 and 4, it is plus times of x minus 1. Okay, everybody? Am I clear? Yeah. So this is what squared क्या है minus x square by 2 हो जाएगा and plus x you have to put 1 and 0 and this is x square by 2 minus x you have to put 4 and 1. Okay guys, this is going to give me if I put 1 I'll get minus half plus 1 0 but nothing I'll get 16 by 2 8 minus 4 minus of 1 by 2 minus 1, right guys? And that eventually will give me 4 and 5 and 6 and minus 1 would be 5. Okay, understood everybody? How I solved? Actually I didn't solve like that. When I have solved it, I solved it like that guys. देखो मैंने ऐसे किया था solve इसको. I know already that this is the graph of y equal to mod x minus, correct? Okay, yeah, obviously you know this, right? You know this ना? नहीं पता?
Yes, sir.
अरे देखो ना, this is the graph of y equal to mod x, right? I just shifted this graph 1 unit in the right direction. Okay, I have to find the answer from 0 to 4. You already learned that the definite integration is area under the curve, right? Algebraic area. Okay, so I need to find this area 0 to 1 and then 1 to 4, right guys? That is how I actually solved, honestly. This is 3. How do I know that? Because x is 4. If I put x is 4, 4 minus 1 would be 3. This point is 4 comma 3. This is 1, this is 4, this is 3 also. This is 1. Okay, and if I put x as 0, y would be 1 in the function, right? Okay, the area of the small triangle is half, area of the bigger triangle is 9 by 2. I did half plus 9 by 2 and that is 5. That is exactly how I solved it, to check. If you get time in the exam, I think this is not given in the NCERT textbook, the graph method and all. You can do by the standard method, but you can check through the graph method if you get the time. Yeah guys, this is my alternate method to check it. Understood? Is all
Yes,
clear to
sir.
everybody? Sure? Okay, cool. Let's move forward. Sir, how many marks do this question come from the exam? I think ये 3 marker आया होगा मेरे हिसाब से. 3 markers, maybe 3 marker section में आया होगा ये. Okay guys, 1 2 3 x square minus 2x. Go ahead. I won't be able to give you much time to solve this because we have very limited time and we have to do a lot of things. Okay, let me check the answers for this one. Faiz is right, Devarsh is right. Mm, Prakalp is right, Mohammad Ibrahim is right. Mahak, can you check it one more time? And Shruti as well. Can you check it one more time? Tarun also, can you check it one more time? Jay is right. Vignesh, not correct. Vignesh. No, Ari, there's a mistake. Priyal, there's a mistake. क्वेश्चन उतना टफ नहीं है यार, ऐसे कैसे होता है? Look guys, Tarun is right now. Guys, one thing is sure that we have to practice a lot of questions of this particular segment, right? Because काफी लोगों का wrong answer आ रहा है. Look, x square minus 2x के बारे में if I talk about, guys, so how do you do it? It's very simple. Look at this. If I would like to solve, this is positive, for which range? I'll do x, this is x times x minus 2. It is 0 at 0 and 2, right? I hope you know this, right? That to the in between 0 and 2 it's going to be negative, rest is going to be positive, right? But I have the range as 1 to 3 now. So if I start from 1, guys, from 1 to 2 it is going to be negative, right? Okay. And from 2 to 3 it is going to be positive. That's it. Now tell me how many of you have a doubt in this step. Please guys, be very honest and tell me in the chat box. Don't worry, I will not reveal your name. But tell me please. क्योंकि ये तो लास्ट चांस है तुम्हारा. ये लास्ट चांस है तुम्हारा सीबीएसई एग्जाम के लिए क्वेश्चन को सीखने का. आज की क्लास में नहीं सीख पाओगे, उसके बाद नहीं सीख पाओगे. तो बताओ, किसी को है डाउट इसमें? एनीबडी? श्योर? गलत आंसर क्यों आ रहा है? सबको आता भी है, सब गलत आंसर भी आ रहा है काफी लोगों का. ऐड सब्ट्रैक्शन करना नहीं आ रहा क्या? मतलब प्रॉब्लम कहाँ हो रही है? गलत आंसर तो आ रहा है. तो कॉन्सेप्चुअल प्रॉब्लम है या सब्ट्रैक्शन नहीं करना आ रहा आप लोगों को, एडिशन नहीं करना आ रहा? ओके, मैंने वो नहीं बताया. एक्स पावर एन का इंटीग्रेशन होता है एक्स पावर एन प्लस वन अपॉन एन प्लस वन. वो प्रॉब्लम है क्या? फिर देखते हैं. तो गाइस नाउ आई हैव 1 to 2 minus of x square minus 2x plus 2 to 3 x square minus 2x, which if I solve I'm gonna get
So what
minus,
is so,
sorry, can you repeat again?
so final answer क्या था?
फाइनल आंसर 2 आ रहा है इसका. अब एक बार कंफर्म कर लेते हैं बाकी. माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर बाई 2 3 to 2, राइट? दैट्स व्हाट यू गोना गेट. करेक्ट. तो यह है मेरे पास -8/3 प्लस 1 -8/3, सॉरी -8/3 प्लस 4. तो -8/3 plus 4 minus of -1/3 and minus of 1. This will I get from first bracket. From second bracket I'm gonna get 27/3 minus 4 minus 8/3 plus 4, right guys? So look, I'm gonna get 27/3 minus 16/3, which is 11/3 plus 1 12/3 is 4. Okay, and this 4 and this 4 get cancelled out. Wait. I think it's I made a mistake here. It's 9. Sorry, my bad. Look. 27 minus 16. 27 minus 16 is 11. 11 and 4. ये ठीक है. और 4 3 हो गया वहां से. 3 and 7 2. 2 minus 2. ठीक है. 2 is correct, right? Understood? Everyone? Tell me guys if there's any doubt. Anybody? Sure हो ना? Everybody sure about it? Can I move forward?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then I will just note it down in my own notes that while I'll send you in all the WhatsApp group of all the batches. By the end of the day, I'll share a file in which I'll include the modulus questions for your practice, right? Because यहाँ पे आप थोड़ा सा भी weak feel कर रहे हैं, ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे. Okay, now guys, second followed by the modulus, the second important portion from which you will see a lot of question in JEE. आपको प्रॉपर्टी पता है ना? A to B fx dx is equal to A to B f of A plus B minus x dx, right? Correct, everybody? This is what I generally will refer as King's property. Okay, this is called King's property. Now there will be multiple questions you will find from the King's property in the examination. So what kind of question CBS is putting is like that, guys. Let's suppose 0 to pi by 2 x upon let me try to make a question. Sine power 4x plus cos power 4x. I'll take cos power 4x common. Yes. Okay, guys, now currently this question is not solvable in the current situation, in the current state, because x के साथ trigonometric is very difficult to solve. Okay, whenever you see with x, what is the identification? X with trigonometric, and that too not in product. ऐसा होता ना, x times sin x dx 0 to pi by 2, it is in product. This is solvable by UV rule, or you can say the by part. Correct? But this is having an x, a trigonometric function, and not in the multiplication, right? So in that case, you have to use the King's property. Now, how do you do that? Well, let's call this thing as an I. So I is also equal to 0 to pi by 2. I just said that a plus b, matlab addition sum of limits minus x. Okay. Here it was pi by 2 minus x. So pi by 2 minus theta would be cos theta, sine pi by 2 minus theta, and this would become this, right? Can I do that? Always the first step would be this. Okay. And always, the second step would be to add these, add. When you add, you're gonna get 2i would be equal to 0 to pi by 2. Guys, x wala part would get cancelled out, and you will get pi by 2 times dx upon sine power 4x plus cos power 4x, right? Now you can take cos power 4x common. You can write 10 power 4, cos power 4 को sec power 4 लिख के you can solve, right? Okay. Correct, guys. The main thing was this. Now this is the, तो जैसे मैं बताया ना आपको कि mod में कौन सा important step था to define the mod. Here this is the important step. If you know this step, then after that the question would be in an easier format, which you will be able to solve eventually. But the first thing is to convert this into that step. Okay. Understood? Okay, let's move forward then. Let's move. Okay. तो पहले करते हैं इस पे बेस देख
Just a
क्वेश्चन.
second, can you just go on?
Yeah, sure, Dinkar. Prakalp, I'll help you out. Okay, Prakalp, this is a very good point you raised, Prakalp. Just remind me in, like after this question, I'll discuss all of those pointers as well, right? Trigonometry की जो 4-5 specific substitutions हैं, I'll discuss that. Okay. Okay. Noted, guys. Now look.
Yes.
First of all, we would like to try a question which asked in the examination itself. So not this. Give me a second. Give me a minute. Just give me a second. Actually, I didn't put that question here. I have to put it from this image. Okay. So guys, the question is 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi. Okay. 0 to pi x tan x upon sec x plus tan x. Look, guys. 0 to pi x tan x upon sec x plus tan x. Yeah, guys, can you try this question, please? Similar concept you have to use. Again, you see a x, you see trigonometric function, right? You assume this as I. You apply the property. X would replace by pi minus x. This would be 10 pi minus x. This would be sec of pi minus x plus tan of pi minus x, right? Okay, understood everybody? Now, you need to understand. अच्छा, हम ये लोग why we are doing this step? The main reason of this is that we have to remove x. ये पूरा का पूरा करने का एक ही एजेंडा है. We want to remove x. 10 and sec we can solve this, right? सर ये क्वेश्चन तो आज प्री बोर्ड में आया था. क्या बात है? तो ये फिर तो कर दिया होगा आई होप. और नहीं किया होगा तो अब सीख लो. Pi minus x, 10 pi minus theta is what guys? It's minus of tan theta, correct? Okay. Sec भी माइनस हो जाएगा. ओके यहाँ भी माइनस हो जाएगा, तो यहाँ पे माइनस माइनस पूरा पूरा ऐसे बाहर आ रहा है. ऑल द माइनस वुड गेट कैंसिल्ड आउट इवेंचुअली एंड आई विल गेट 0 to pi minus x tan x upon sec x plus tan x, right everybody? Got it? Any doubts anyone so far? Now just add these two. When you add guys, you're gonna get 2y would be 0 to pi times tan x upon sec x plus tan x dx, right? Correct? Everyone?
Yes,
Put
sir.
out यहाँ तक? All clear? Okay. Now can I write it as 0 to pi? Tan is sin by cos, so I can write sin upon. This is 1 by cos sin x upon 1 plus sin x. Can I say that? बोलो. Tan को लिखा sin by cos. Sin by cos upon 1 by cos plus sin by cos, right? LCM लेके cos cancel, sin upon 1 plus sin हो गया, right? Understood? Tell me. Tell me guys, isn't out in this part?
Yes, sir.
Anyone? Okay. Now can I write it like that? 2y is pi times 0 to pi. I can add 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus sin x. Okay, तो 1 का तो हो जाएगा, बचेगा सिर्फ ये वाला पार्ट. Okay, can I do that? Okay. Now guys, the only thing which would remain in this question is after this particular step. अब यहाँ पे आता है लोगों को प्रॉब्लम. तो यहाँ तो everything is fine. अब how do you solve this is a problem, sir. यही तो प्रॉब्लम है सर. अब dx upon 1 plus sin x, how do we solve that, right? This could be a problem for some people. So I'll tell guys now. Prakar, that is what your question was. So I'll answer that. Okay. So now guys, when you're talking about trigonometry, trigonometry has some specific forms which you should remember. Okay, this will cover my two parts now. This part is important from indefinite perspective as well. Okay, definite may be important hai, indefinite may be important hai. Forms of trigonometry. Forms of trigonometry. Guys, please note it down. Please understand. First form, guys, if you have dx upon a sin x plus b cos x plus c. That is what you have. A and b and c can be anything over here. All of them simultaneously not zero. That's it. Okay. Then everyone please pay attention, guys. The formula for sin x, and that is 2 tan x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2. The formula for cos x, which is 1 minus tan square x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2, right? Put this, and then after this entire question would be in the format of 10. Then tan x by 2 को आप t put करेंगे, and then you will be able to solve it. Got it, everyone? So look at this. Please pay attention, guys. In this question, the only trouble is this. Correct? Now look, how do I solve that? I'll put sin x as 2 tan x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2. I'll take the LCM in all of these things. I'll get 1 plus tan square x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2 plus 2 tan x by 2, which is 1 plus tan x by 2 whole square in the denominator, right? Okay. Now I'll put tan x by 2 as t. I'll get 1 by 2 sec square x by 2 times dx is dt, right guys? Isn't यही लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे 1 plus tan square sec square, right? So sec square x by 2 would be dx. So ये क्या बन जाएगा? 2 dt upon 1 plus t whole square, and which all of you know how to solve. I don't need to tell you this. Okay, understood? Yes, Faz, go ahead.
सर मैंने थोड़ा डिफरेंट मेथड यूज करा.
साइन एक्स को साइन 2 x बाई 2 कर दिया और उसको एक्सपैंड कर दिया 2 साइन x बाई 2 cos x बाई 2 और 1 को साइन स्क्वायर x
साइन
बाई 2
स्क्वायर एक्स प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर एक्स लिख के भी कर सकते हो, वर्क्स वर्क्स। Guys, I use a very standard method, okay, because I just don't wanted to teach you this question. I want to teach you the entire process. जब भी ये particular format होगा, इसको use कर लेना बस, simple. Okay? Am I clear, guys? The first format to everyone, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
All of you got it? Sure?
So if you can you again explain
Which part?
so the whole thing if possible?
No, entire part.
No,
Okay.
this the one which you have circled on.
Oh, circled one. Okay. So look, I took the LCM Dinkar. I got 1 plus tan square x by 2 here plus 2 tan x, right? Which is 1 plus tan x whole square. Okay. And 1 plus tan square x by 2 went to the numerator. Okay. Now, look, in the numerator, there is 1 plus tan square x by 2. Now, what is 1 plus tan square? Sec square, right? So numerator is actually sec square x by 2 times dx upon 1 plus tan x by 2 whole square, correct?
Yes, sir, yes.
Now I put 10x by 2 st. I got half sec square x by 2 dx as dt. So sec square x by 2 dx would be what? 2 dt. This becomes 2 dt. And the denominator is what? 10x is t. So 1 plus t whole square. Now we know how to do that, right? Understood?
Yes, yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sir, how to know that we need to use this 10 rather than other forms of the formula? ये तो मैं बता रहा हूँ ना ऑलरेडी, यही तो बता रहा हूँ कि ऐसे में हमेशा 10 ही यूज करना है और कुछ नहीं करना है, आंसर आ जाएगा 99.100% this time. Whenever you have dx upon a sin x plus b cos x plus c, abc can be anything. You use this, you will get an answer. हो सकता है बाकी मेथड से भी कोई, जैसे फैज ने ही यूज अ डिफरेंट मेथड, ही गॉट द आंसर. दैट इज आल्सो अ पॉसिबिलिटी, बट इससे तो आएगा ही. ओके, मतलब दिस इज अ यूनिक वे. From this, you'll definitely get an answer. There can be multiple more ways, but this is for sure is correct. Understood? Now, what can be another form in trigonometry, guys? The another form in trigonometry can be this: a sin x plus b cos x. अच्छा, ये वैसे तो सीबीएसई में नहीं आता है, ओके, बट मैं बता रहा हूँ फिर भी. d cos x plus e sin x plus f इज अ वेरी, इसका काफी अच्छा क्वेश्चन बन जाता है, ओके, बट दिस विल नॉट बी आस्क्ड इन सीबीएसई, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट, बट स्टिल आई एम टेलिंग यू just in case. So now, how to solve this one? To solve this one, guys, look, you are going to write the numerator as some k1 time the denominator, some constant time denominator, okay, plus some k2 times d by dx of the denominator, plus k3 if required. If 0, it's fine. आप न्यूमरेटर को चेंज करेंगे, मैं आपको एग्जांपल्स दिखाता हूँ, ज्यादा समझ आएगा. देखो, लेट्स सपोज गाइस यू हैव 2 sin x plus 3 cos x upon 4 sin x minus 5 cos x. Okay, everyone please pay attention over here now. Please pay attention. I'm going to write the numerator. What is the numerator? देखो मैं ऐसे लिखता हूँ इसको. 2s plus 3c is equal to k1 time the denominator, which is 4s minus 5c, plus k2 times the differentiation of the denominator, which is 4 cos plus 5 sin. Okay, there is no constant, so k3 is not required. Is that clear to everybody? I don't know k1, k2. I have to find that. Now, guys, if I compare the coefficient of sin x both sides, I'm gonna get 4k1 plus 5k2 is 2. If I compare the coefficient of cos, I'm gonna get minus 5k1 plus 4k2 is 3. Is that clear to you guys? Eventually, I'll get k1, k2 from here, right? You understand that? Okay, as I said that this CBSE में नहीं आएगा. I just took a little bit good, part type over here. But yes, if this is what, क्योंकि प्रगल ने पूछा कि sir, he has a doubt in the trigonometry part itself, so that's why I took this. Okay. Now, k1, k2 आ जाएगा यहाँ से. You'll get k1 and k2 from here. Understood? Okay. Now, ultimately, the numerator would become what? You return the numerator as k1 times the denominator. k1 times k आप लोग निकाल लोगे, as I just said. k1 times this. k1 is the constant which I'll get from there. The numerator is written as k1 times this plus k2 times what? K2 times 4 cos x plus 5 sin x. Still, I just said that k1, k2 we have to find, which is not a very big deal to find. It becomes that, correct? Yeah. यहाँ पे कैंसिल हुआ, आंसर इज k1 times x, right? यहाँ पे guys to solve this, if I put 4 sin x minus 5 cos x as t, isn't the differentiation is what written in the numerator? 4 cos x plus 5 sin x dx is equal to dt, right? And that's what we have in the numerator already present. This becomes what? dt upon t, k2 times. Okay, so answer is guys very simple. K1 times x plus k2 times ln of t, and what is t? T was 4 sin x minus 5 cos x. Now the only thing is k1 and k2, which we already know how to get from, right? Okay, is that clear to everybody? Tell me. Got it? So the second form, a sin x plus b cos x, is how it works. I hope this is clear to everyone. Everyone got it? Please tell me. All clear? Sure? Please guys ask me if you have a doubt, please.
सर
हाँ बोलो बोलो बोलो.
k3 तब लेंगे जब न्यूमरेटर में कांस्टेंट हो.
एग्जैक्टली, जब कांस्टेंट हो न्यूमरेटर या डिनोमिनेटर किसी में भी, तब k3 आएगा, अदरवाइज k3 नहीं आएगा.
ओके, अगर
Okay.
डिनोमिनेटर में हो तब भी k3 लेना
तब
पड़ेगा.
भी k3 लेना पड़ेगा, एग्जैक्टली. ओके, बट आई वुड से दैट यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा रास्ता भटक गए, क्योंकि ये थोड़ा हाई लेवल है, सीबीएसई में नहीं आएगा. ओके, थोड़ा इसको, बट हाँ देख लो इन केस आ जाए, क्योंकि व्हाट यू हैव लर्नड क्वेश्चन तो उसी से है. अब जैसे जेई मेन ने इस बार कमाल किए हैं, क्योंकि सीबीएसई का भी एक नोटिफिकेशन आया था ईसीएम में, इफ यू रिमेंबर, कि वी वुड लाइक टू फोकस more on analytical kind of questions, right? Though in the sample paper they didn't focus on analytical type of question, they just released the same kind of sample paper that they used to do last 5 years. कोई चेंज नहीं किया, बट क्या पता उनकी इच्छा हो जाए तो ये एनालिटिकल ही तो हो गया ना सर. दिस इज एनालिटिकल क्वेश्चन नाउ, बिकॉज whatever I did, everything is you are aware of, right? Substitution is there, you are aware of how to integrate, how you need to just rewrite 2 sin x plus 3 cos x as something time that, something time that. That is analytical, right? Okay, so we can write this one. Now another format is, guys, the third one, in which you have the question in this format, dx upon a sin square plus b cos square. Okay, here guys, divide numerator and denominator by cos square x, and then put tan x equal to t. Okay, because you divide by cos square, you're gonna get numerator would become 1 by cos square, which is sec square. डिनोमिनेटर में tan square आ जाएगा, तो tan x को t पुट करेंगे, sec square x dx कैंसिल हो जाएगा, and you get the answer from there, right? Simple. Understood? Sir, can you share the link of this OneNote? Yes, I will share. Clear? Everyone? Done. Now I have shared this trigonometric formats, but okay, एक और actually. अब वो तो trigonometric formula हो गया. ऐसे अब ऐसे क्वेश्चन आते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, sin ax into sin bx into sin cx, ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन आता है, राइट? तो आपको पता है you have to use the formula of sin c plus sin d, cos c minus cos d. It is in the product form, you have to convert into addition or subtraction form, right? That you will do by the formula of sin c plus d or cos c plus d, right? ऐसे क्वेश्चन होता है, but this is not a form, this is just a formula. Okay, forms I told you. Let's get back then quickly, guys, to what we were doing. So yeah, we were discussing the pi minus x concept, that King's property, actually, that you have to use the King's property. तो वहां से हम यहाँ पहुंचे हैं एक्चुअल में. तो ये King's property आपको अब समझ में आ गया होगा, आई होप, राइट गाइस? Okay, similar thing you have to do in the third as well, in fact 5th as well. Proof of property. Yes, proof of properties is something, guys, which you have to see once from the NCERT textbook. एक बार देख लेना, उसमें कोई डाउट होगा तो I will take. Sir, can you show the second form once again? I have to note it down. Yes. Okay, yes. I think 1 hour is very less for the entire chapter, right? कोई नहीं, then don't worry. कल एक लंबा क्लास, कल थर्सडे ना, कल थोड़ा लंबा क्लास उठाएंगे. Okay, and we'll continue from this part only. But let me first finish 1 or 2 more things, then we'll move forward. Weightage of integration is 12 marks around. Out of 80, 12 marks. You guys seen the previous year question paper, no? You've seen that, right? Last year's paper of CBSE. आपके पास, आपको शेयर किया हुआ है व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे, आपके हैं सब लोगों के व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे. आप लोगों ने वो चेक किया नहीं किया? नहीं किया? अरे यार, चेक किया करो ना फिर. Give me a minute, I'll show it to you. Guys, make sure that अगर आपके ग्रुप पे शेयर किया गया तो you are checking that. That is very important thing to do. Priyal, that would be for the other subjects as well. Don't worry. So I'll share my entire screen for a moment to show it to you quickly. Give me a sec. You can see my entire screen, guys, right? Like you can see my Zoom screen, no? Okay, look. This is a CBSE paper 2020-23. देखो, if I talk about integration specifically, so indefinite, definite, both parts. One marker question in the MCQ. Okay, correct. Then one another marker in the MCQ. ठीक है? 2 marks यहाँ पे, 2 marks you will get always from the MCQ portion, right? Okay, so that is done. MCQ portion is done now. Now, assertion reasoning, one question from here. So 3 mark. Okay. Then followed by that, next you will get 2 marker में एक क्वेश्चन था. या एरिया वाला है. चलो एरिया वाला को मैं भी रिमूव करता हूँ, एरिया को हटा देते हैं साइड में. ठीक है, लेट्स कंसीडर द एरिया पार्ट राइट नाउ. देन यू हैव then you have one another question, okay, from this part, which is your 3 marker, right? C section. Okay, got it? Again, as I am not considering right now area के भी question obviously C के अंदर आएंगे, but I am not taking right now that. Then you have a 5 marker question. ये वाला वो वाला जो मैंने जैसे आपको बताया है कि पाई माइनस एक्स करना है. ओके, एंड फॉलोड बाय दैट यू हैव टू सॉल्व दैट. एग्जैक्टली सेम क्वेश्चन. ये तो और भी इजी हो गया. हमने डिफिकल्ट लिया साइन प्लस कॉस लिया तो बहुत इजी हो गया, राइट? तो दैट इज 5 मार्कर. गॉट इट? तो 1 1 3 5 10 हो गया आपका, राइट? 10 मार्क्स दे विल आस्क फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिकुलर पोर्शन. आई एम नॉट कंसीडरिंग एरिया राइट नाउ. एरिया का 4 to 5 मार्क का एरिया का अलग से इसके अलावा. Because if you know this, then you'll be able to solve the question of area as well. No? Got it now? The pattern and the entire thing. Yes, fair. That is also right. मैं फिर बता देता हूँ एक बार जस्ट टू फॉर द अंडरस्टैंडिंग पर्पस. सो आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड कि ये पाई माइनस एक्स वाला फॉर्मेट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, राइट? 5 मार्कर वहां से आया हुआ है. ओके, नाउ लेट्स गेट बैक टू द प्रूफ ऑफ ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन, पार्शियल फ्रैक्शंस और बाय पार्ट्स. ओके, तो मैं अभी एक बार क्विकली आपको बता देता हूँ. ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन मैं आपको बता चुका हूँ ऑलरेडी. बाय पार्ट्स आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू वन मोर टाइम. uv dx, okay, this is equal to, guys, u integration of v dx minus d by dx of u integration of v dx whole integration, right? Correct everybody? This you know? Correct? इसमें for u consider islet. This is your order of or decreasing order of क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Priority. Okay, so I is what? I is here, guys.
Inverse.
Inverse. L is Logarithm.
Logarithm.
L is algebraic.
Trigonometry.
Metric,
Trigonometric. Exponential.
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 Nice. Yes, Faiz, do you want to say something?
सर इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन देखे मैंने, बट उनमें प्रायोरिटी कभी कभी वो लोग उल्टा लगा के सॉल्व करते हैं.
कर दो, बट हमारे इससे तो अगेन वही वाली बात है, इससे तो आएगा ही करेक्ट.
नहीं, इससे नहीं आता है करेक्ट, वही तो प्रॉब्लम है.
Sir,
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होगा.
when
हाँ हाँ.
trigonometry and this thing exponent come, then we should take exponent as the main priority.
देखो, I'll tell you one thing. मैं तुमको एक बात बताता हूँ. How to understand the priority part. As an example, you said a very good thing. Example e power x sin x dx, right? अब यही क्वेश्चन है. ओके, इसमें आई विल इसमें तो आई विल इंटीग्रेट साइन ओनली एक्चुअली, इसमें तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. चलो मान लो, मैं आई जस्ट गिव एन एग्जांपल दैट व्हाट एग्जैक्टली वी हैव टू थिंक व्हाइल वी आर चूजिंग दैट, राइट? वी हैव टू डिक्रीज the variable. At the end of the day, our target is that only, correct? This example, when you are solving e power x x dx, right? अब दिमाग लाने वाली बात है. If I differentiate this, nothing is going to happen. E power x is still e power x. But if I differentiate x, it is going to reduce to 1. That would make the things easier, correct? Similarly, when you have x into sin x. So, you know, if I differentiate sin x, nothing is going to happen. But if I differentiate x, eventually it will become 1. Okay? Even if I have x squared now or x cube now, or here also x square x cube, I know I have to differentiate x or x square x cube only, right? Understood? Got it now? Not it if you got it. बाकी एक बार क्वेश्चन के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देख लेंगे, we'll see that if that is happening, okay? But majority question में you have to think from that point of view only, that I have to put the way that it is going to reduce to the minimum number of variables to me. That's it. That is what the target is. Okay? Fine. Now, guys, I was discussing this question actually. This question has asked thrice in the CBSE examination. This is what I was discussing. Okay, sine theta into sine theta into sine theta. So now in this one, you have to use the formula. Which formula? चलो आप ट्राई करो पहले. मैं कोई फॉर्मूला लिखता हूँ फिर भी यहाँ पे. cos c minus cos d is minus of 2 sin c plus d by 2 times sin c minus d by 2. Writing a formula, guys, which you can use if you want to in this question. Yeah, sorry, I just by mistake closed it. Oh yeah, look at this quickly now. How do we solve this? So sin x into sin 2x into sin 3x, right? First of all, what you should technically do is sin x or sin 3x you should combine. Okay, correct? So what is sin x into sin 3x, guys? You can write. Tell me quickly, how do you do that?
Sir, I combined sin x and sin 2x.
चलो फिर ठीक है, sin x sin 2x को कर लो, उसमें एक्चुअली हाफ आएगा ना, ऑड और इवन को करने से देखो, यू नो इट इज c प्लस डी बाई टू सी माइनस डी बाई टू, राइट? ओके, सो ठीक है, चलो कोई नहीं. So I do guys x and 2x only. Fine, no problem for me. So I c plus d is what? 4x. C minus d is what? 2x. So one would be 3 and one would be x, right? So this is, these two is actually equal to half times of cos x minus cos 3x. Do you guys agree with me? If you have a doubt in this part, do let me know. Do you guys agree? Everyone?
Yes.
You know, cos c minus cos d minus 2 times. So minus 2 times sin c plus d by 2. Sin c plus d by 2 minus 3x and 2x. So 4 by 2 is 2. And then 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 by 2 is 1. Okay. Now, eventually I'll write it as cos x sin 3x times this, right? Now the second portion over here is the, it's a benefit to our definitely what we did, guys. The benefit is that the second part I don't need to. So I divided by 2, I multiplied it by 2, and this becomes sin 2 theta, sin 6 theta, right? Solved. This is done. I'm done with that part, right? I need to solve this part now, guys. I have divided, multiplied this also by 2. This becomes this. And now for this one, which formula I'll be using, guys? I'll be using sine of c plus sine of d, right? Which is 2 times of sine c plus d by 2. And cos mate would be c minus d by 2, right? So c plus d is, guys, 6. So this will be me 1 by 4 times 6 and 2, 8 to 4, right? Which will give me sine 4x plus sine 2x. Understood, everybody? How I solve that? बोलिए, अब तो आंसर आएगा ना. आंसर इज व्हाट? आंसर इज 1 by 16 times minus cos 4x minus 1 by 8 times cos 2x plus 1 by 24 times cos 6x, right? Got it?
सर मैंने इसको एक और तरीके से भी किया. मैंने sin 2x को फिर से 2 sin x cos x लिख दिया.
करेक्ट.
फिर मैंने उसको मल्टीप्लाई करके और sin 3x को 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x.
सही है.
फिर 2 डिफरेंट एक्सप्रेशंस आए जिसमें मैंने sin x को d
t
सब्स्टिट्यूट कर
मान के और
दिया.
cos स्क्वायर को तुमने सॉल्व कर दिया.
हाँ, बट आंसर डिफरेंट फॉर्म में फिर एक्सपोनेंशियल में आ रहा है. sin
हाँ,
to the power 4x और sin
हाँ
to the
वो
power.
कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा फिर से, कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा फिर से. लेकिन फैज प्रॉब्लम है.
क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि मुझे तो मैथ्स आता है बहुत अच्छे से. अब मान लो कि कोई जो कॉपी चेक करने वाला है उसे भी बहुत अच्छे से मैथ्स आता होगा, देयर इज नो डाउट अबाउट दैट, बट वो बोलता है कि नहीं यार एनसीईआरटी में, क्योंकि क्या होता है एनसीईआरटी वाले सीबीएसई विल शेयर मार्किंग स्कीम भेजते हैं वो, राइट? कि ऐसे कुछ बच्चे ने क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया तो इस स्टेप का 1 मार्क, इस स्टेप का 1, इस स्टेप का 1, इस स्टेप का 1. यार इसका तो स्टेप ही गलत है, मेरा तो आंसर यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है, इस ये वो देगा इस फॉर्मेट में आंसर, ये श्योर है, क्योंकि एनसीईआरटी में इस तरीके से सॉल्व किया हुआ है. तुम्हारा आंसर होगा अलग फॉर्म में, तो वो तुम्हारा अगर 1 मार्क काट भी ले, राइट, तो फिर तुम उस पर आर्ग्यू नहीं कर सकते कि बोलेगा कि आंसर इस फॉर्मेट में चाहिए था, आपने कन्वर्ट कहाँ किया, कन्वर्ट करके तो मैं आपको पूरे मार्क दे देता. Understood my point? What I'm saying to, what I'm trying to say over here. So why to take that risk? सही है तुम्हारा, गलत नहीं है, मैं तो पूरे मार्क्स दूंगा, लेकिन मैं चेक भी नहीं करता. प्रॉब्लम अभी ये भी है, ठीक है? तो इसलिए वी विल जस्ट ट्राई कि जो है वही मतलब स्टैंडर्ड यूज कर लेंगे, सही रहेगा. ठीक है, ऑलराइट, ओके. ठीक गाइस, आज इतना ही कर पाएंगे यार, ठीक है? रेस्ट वी विल ट्राई टू द नेक्स्ट क्लास. आई विल डू वन थिंग, ये जो वन नोट है ना, इसका लिंक आई विल गेट इट शेयर्ड विद यू गाइस. ओके, मैं इसको रीनेम कर देता हूँ यहाँ पे, और आई विल आस्क द टीम टू शेयर द लिंक ऑफ दिस. ओके, करेक्ट, of this today's session, of this particular part, they'll share the link with you, so then you can definitely utilize that एंड फॉलोड बाय दैट अगली जब क्लास होगी तो वहां से आप यहीं से हम स्टार्ट भी कर लेंगे उसको, राइट? ओके, नेक्स्ट कल ही होगा। हाँ मतलब आई वाज जस्ट वांटेड टू इनिशिएट दिस पार्ट फर्स्ट फॉर टुडेज सेशन, देन अभी मैं फिजिक्स और केमिस्ट्री का भी प्लान बनवा के यू विल गेट दैट प्लान एज वेल बाय टुमारो ऑन योर व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स, राइट? ओके, so please try to join this guys as soon as possible whenever you get this messages for this particular program, okay? And followed by that ठीक है, मिलते हैं फिर तो नेक्स्ट क्लास में। ओके, थोड़ा पढ़ के आओ आप लोग, तो थोड़ा सा आपको ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग, ज्यादा मजा आएगा, क्योंकि आपको कुछ चीजें ऑलरेडी आती होंगी। थोड़ी स्पीड यहाँ पे तेज करनी पड़ेगी हमें, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली बहुत सारा कुछ कवर करना है एंड टाइम ऑलमोस्ट हमारे पास 2 वीक्स का ही है, ठीक है? ओके, फिर तो स्टार्ट हो जाएगा ना एग्जाम। या चलो देन, ओके गाइस, बाय बाय, थैंक यू वेरी मच, सी यू, गुड बाय,
Thank you.
गुड नाइट,
you
थैंक
so
यू,
much,
ऑल द
sir.
बेस्ट, थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू।